Okay, so here we are with Sky 3. I restarted the recording because of course I did, and something dropped because of course it did. Eh, whatever. Alright, let's just get on with it. Look at me, Kevin Graham. Instructor cellmate? You look as though you haven't eaten in days. Although by the sounds of it, you really haven't, nor have you been drinking anything. I was saddened to hear the news about Rufina as well, but unfortunate accidents are a fact of life, especially in our line of work. It's the risk we all choose to shoulder when we depart on a mission. Kill me? Excuse me? I've got no reason to be a knight anymore. I've got no reason to even live anymore. And if someone has to kill me, I couldn't ask for anyone better than you. I doubt I'd even have the time to feel pain before you were done, so if that is your wish. In what world did you think I would happily oblige to such an asinine request? You do remember what you said when you first became a squire, You said you offered your soul to the goddess above, and your body and blood to her church here on earth. After swearing that, you think you have the right to beg for death, much less a painless one? Don't make me laugh. Still, I was reluctant to even relay this information for you. But after seeing how pathetic a state you're in, perhaps it won't be so difficult after all. Squire of the Gralsritter, Kevin Graham, from this day on you are to assume the position of Fifth Dominion. Your appointment was decided by the Congregation of the Sacraments, and even His Holiness the Pope has given his approval. The job is yours. What? I imagine you must at least have heard rumors that the position of the Fifth Dominion was vacant. Has been for several decades, too. Congratulations. It turns out that position was meant for you. How the hell did that baby squire I once helped teach reach the same rank as me? I'm sure the Fifth Merkaba will be pleased to finally see the light of day. Why? Oh, and incidentally, it's tradition to take on a title of your choosing after becoming a Dominion. You might want to start giving some thought to what you want sooner rather than later. As you already know, mine is Carnelia. Simple, simple a name as it is. I don't care about titles. I don't care about any of those things. Why? Why me? I couldn't even protect Rufina from... Why me? And to that I say, that is of no consequence here. What is of consequence is that Rufina Argent was a highly capable knight. She may not have manifested a stigma of her own, but her problem-solving skills were at times greater than even a Dominion's. Her loss will be keenly felt, and it will be up to our new Fifth Dominion to fill it. The words of His Eminence, the Cardinal. Oh, this is rich. This is just rich. Ha 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 ha. Oh man, it's so funny it hurts. I become a knight to protect Rufina, and then I end up shooting to the top of the ranks over her dead body. Ha! Amazing, huh? Who could have seen that coming? I wish I could go back in time and tell myself when I signed up that up what was going to happen, just to see my own face. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Yeah, that's a whole lot of empty laughter. So what will you do? I should make it clear that you do have the right to refuse your new appointment. Admittedly, no one in the Grolsritter's thousand-year history has turned down a Dominion position, so doing so would be unprecedented, but still. Well, no shit. No, I humbly accept my new position. I'm ready to start work as soon as it's there for me. Hell, start piling it on me today. I'm up for it. Alright then. I'll see what I can do. Oh, and don't hold back on me either. Throw me the really hard stuff. The kind you need to be a masochist to want to take on. And that title thing? Let's go with Heretic Hunter, okay? That sounds just perfect. This is where we are finally starting to get to the heart of the matter. Kevin Graham is a broken man. And he has been for, did they say 4 or 5? And he has been a broken man since Rufina died. And it wasn't even so much her death. That was bad enough by itself. Oh, her death would have devastated him regardless. Regardless. But for her to die that way? Ooh. 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 Boy. Chapter 5. Labyrinth of Shadows and Light. Wow, so that's what happened. The more I hear, the more off the wall everything happening here sounds. I'm not surprised. We're making progress on working out what's going on, thankfully. We know the place we're in is called Phantasma, and about how it has its own unique rules that govern it. We also know that all of us were chosen based on the same criteria then drawn into it. We still have plenty of questions that need answering, but they can largely be summed up by the following 3. 1. Who are the Lord of Phantasma and Schwarzritter? 2. What is the cube and the identity of the ghost who appears to be connected to it? And 3. What is Phantasma? How did it come to exist? That's a pretty succinct way of putting it. There are other questions, of course, but it's true that most of those generally fall under those 3 in some way. Why are there fiends roaming around comes under number 3, for example. Dividing everything up like that does make a heck of a lot easier to understand, yeah. Oh, but wait. Where does Kevin falling unconscious come into all of this? You made it sound like the cause of that was him fighting some giant devil. From what we can tell, anyway, more specifically, the power he used to break the barrier surrounding us seems to have been what did it. The one that made that red symbol show up on his back. I wonder what it was then. I haven't got any idea what it could have been either. It's possible it may be some form of thaumaturgy passed down through the church, but I can hardly be sure. Joshua? Do you think you know what it could have been? I think I do. I can't be sure, but I think it was a stigma. Seriously? Isn't that the thing that appeared on your shoulder? Yeah, it was. What you saw was a physical manifestation of an image Weissman had placed deep within my mind in order to control me. Kevin is likely the same. Excuse me. Kevin's likely the same, save for the control factor. However, I have a feeling his is also significantly more powerful than mine was. Well spotted, Joshua. Reese, say, how's Kevin doing? His condition seems to have marginally improved, but what he did resulted in a heavy burden being placed on his mind, so I think it would be best for him to rest for a little while longer. That's a relief. Phew, he sure knows how to give people a fright. Do you mind if I get clarification on something, Reese? Was my theory correct? Yes, it was. He did indeed use the power of his stigma. However, the key difference between his and yours is that his is one of the original kind, on which yours was likely based. A seal carved into a person's very soul, said to manifest only in the dominions of the Grosritter. What's a dominion? I've heard rumors of their existence personally. The Dominions are a group of 12 knights who lead the Grosritter. They're supposed to possess incredible power. That's also correct. Their stigmas are the source of that power. They allow the people who possess them to strengthen their body beyond what most would think is humanly possible, as well as those high level taumaturgy far exceeding the capabilities of their knights. As I am sure you've pieced together, Kevin is one of them, specifically the Fifth Dominion. Are we even talking about the same Kevin who's been leading us around here? It sure doesn't feel like it. Sorry, but I'm a bit confused. Did Kevin have his stigma implanted within him like Joshua did? No. Ordinarily, stigmas aren't carved in that manner. They appear on their own without human intervention. There are 12 dominions, and that number has always been consistent throughout history. There are times when spots are left unfilled because a stigma bearer here to fill them has yet to appear, but they're always out there, whether their stigma has manifested or not. Excuse me. That's so weird, don't you think? So does that mean the stigma Joshua had? Mine was only a replica of the real thing. Weissman was originally a clergyman, so he probably had access to a way to make such a thing. Oh yeah, I forgot he said that. He used to be a bishop in the Congregation of the Sacraments, which is the organization that the Grosser answers to. Even back in those days, he was in contact with Ouroboros and stealing numerous sacraments from the church. Things that were stolen included a vast amount of literature and research on the stigmas of the Dominions. We believe he then on to use that material as a basis to realize his dream of creating some sort of superhuman over with the society. I thought so. Hmm. Still, while I think I have a vague understanding of just what these stigmas are now, I'm still not clear how using that power led Kevin to collapse. Does that risk naturally come from with the use of your stigma's power, or is there something more to it? Well, I don't know exactly why, but Kevin very rarely uses the power of his stigma at all. I've heard that the only time he relies on it is when disposing of those he brands heretics. In other words, it's those whose sins are too great for them to ever be able to walk the path of righteousness ever again. Disposing of? That's so ominous. So let me make sure I got this straight. He used a superpower he barely uses out of nowhere, and that caused him to black out because his body wasn't ready for it? That's what I believe is likely the case. I see. I think I understand well enough now. Are you sure it's fine for you to be telling us this? Yes, I'm almost positive Kevin was planning on telling you himself before he fell unconscious, and I believe telling you all of this is necessary in order to ensure your cooperation in the rest of our investigation. Well, if you're sure. Wait, does that mean if no one has any objections, I'd like to take Kevin's place and lead till he wakes up again? Is that alright with everyone? No problems here. Are you sure you don't want to stay here, though? I would have thought you'd want to stay and look after him. Before he collapsed, Kevin entrusted me with the cube. As such, I believe this is my duty as a squire in his service. So please, don't worry about me. Right now, I'd much rather be helping all of you. Well, if you're sure, I personally see no reason to say no. The remaining members will be sure to look after Kevin. You won't have to worry about a thing, okay? Thank you. I appreciate that. Huh? What's wrong, Estelle? Well, so, Reese, I got a favor I want to ask you if you don't mind. Would you mind if I came with you when you head out to explore? Hmm? Is there any specific reason? Estelle? Well, it's just, I've only just returned to the world of the living, right? I feel like I want to go and see what's going on for myself. And I mean, I'm a bracer, so I doubt I'll get in your way or anything. So, would you mind? Not in the least. I'd love it if you accompanied me. Thanks. Sorry for up and deciding that on my own, Joshua. Sorry? For what? If that's what you want to do, then you won't hear any complaints from me. We'll be counting on you to do a good job backing Reese up. You know it. Alright, so Estelle is now a mandatory party member. So, we're just going to go ahead and get the two well, two of the people Estelle trusts very well, including Tita and Joshua. Then we're going to go ahead and check our weapons. That's 100 boost but making 1 range and 50 art strength. And I can't even get it right now anyway. Do I have a bracer code I can give her? Or is it not? Oh, I do have 1 bracer coat left that I can give her. Perfect. So Chloe still needs 1, and Josette still doesn't have 1, and it looks like that's it. Oh, no. Both Julia and Olivier don't have 1. And Mueller doesn't have 1 either. Okay. Well, all the same. Alright. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy that. Might as well. There we go. Let's just get the ones that we know are going to be straight increases. Oh, wow. Bracer coat is a whole lot of nope. Hope for Olivier. And that means, yeah. Okay. That actually worked well then. Huh. Alright, let's get rid of all 6 of these for 3,000 gills, so that's good. We'll get rid of that. Kumo no Tachi and Chain Whip. I think that was the Kumo no Tachi was a weapon for Agate. And I'm right. Oh, and it was also a weapon for Mueller. Okay, actually then. Joshua, we are going to replace you with Mueller because I want to see something. And then we'll also get rid of that because we know we don't need it. Whoop, there we go. Hard Rock is only a 100 point increase, but I am going to give that to him anyway because of course I am. Alright. Let's get Agate in here so we can double check him. Whoops. Not what I meant to hit, but oh well. Okay, Hard Rock's what he's got. So, alright. Actually, whoops. Well, yeah. You I'm gonna need to check, and I guess I better check like the dumbass. Let's see. Juggernaut is actually a weaker weapon for Olivier by 200 points. Ouch. And Zero Type Orbital Gun 2 is what he's got. Insufficient Mira. Because of course. Okay. In that case... I guess it doesn't matter. I seriously doubt anything's gonna really work for Annalise. Yeah. Her weapon is just gonna be too good for that. Alright. Okay, well, Julia's weapon is that, so there's that. And I don't know if the R launcher means anything, so we'll check. And
let's move out.
We'll just put these characters back up. Alright, so Mueller gets Hard Rock. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. One last check. Okay, our launcher is weaker. That's what I need to know. Chain Whip can go away. Damascus Sword can go away. And Kunon-Tachi can go away. I also need to equip Reese with her new sword. There. Okay. Alright. I think we're good there. Okay, so now we're finally at the point where now we can start focusing on anything we need to upgrade. EP Cut. We will give you the 3 of that. We'll give you Hit 3 to replace that one. But do I have another Cast 2? No, I don't. I'm pretty sure I don't have any more Impedes. Okay, so defense, attack and defense 3, and an increase to impede if I can do it. Ah. I can go impede 2. But that's as high as I can go right now, because I don't have enough. I can do Cast 2. I can't do any of these. Well, except for EP1, but that's... Pfft. Okay, she's actually got some good stuff on her. Okay, cool. Defense, I could not increase. Attack, I thought I could increase, but nope. Impede, I got to 2, so there. And I do have a Cast 2, so there we go. Alright. I guess we can also check the slots. Oh, there is. I can upgrade some slots. Let's start with checking Estelle's, actually. Yeah, it's gonna be that last one that's gonna trip me up. Ugh. Okay. Alright, so after all of that prep, you know what the stupid part is? All of that prep, and none of it's gonna mean shit. I know now that probably sounds weird, and it is. It is weird. Let's just be blunt. But here's the thing. It's time. It's time. I have been dreading this fucking moment. This fucking moment. It's time to do Estelle's door. Bring me the girl who loves to fish. Only then will the door open. This door angered me hard last time I played this. I hate this door with a burning passion. This door is going to earn itself a triple negative. In fact, it might earn more than one negative for the very nature of everything on here. We'll see, because it is time to open Estelle's door. I hate this fucking door. I hate this fucking door. Alright. Let's just get this over with. I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. Let's just get this over with. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Estelle Bright who absolutely loved fishing. Meanwhile, in Grand Seal, there existed a group of dedicated men and women who prided themselves on the sport. They were called the Fishermen's Guild. What else could it possibly be called but fate were the two paths to cross? This is their peculiar story. Chapter 1. Our story begins at the lakeside. At the side of Valeria Lake lies a quiet little place by the name of Kingfisher Inn. Seeking a break from her work, Estelle decided to visit for some well-deserved relaxation. At first, she had gotten exactly that. The fishing lover she was, she decided to borrow some gear from the inn and make her way out onto the pier to enjoy some quality time there. She saw one successful catch after another, and before long her bucket was teeming with fish. But then there was Lloyd, a member of that one and only Fishermen's Guild, who happened to be at this very same inn and at the very same day, on the very same day. He was having the opposite of young Estelle's lucky streak. The moment he had arrived, he had set off in a boat to begin fishing, and try as he did, he hadn't managed to catch so much as a single fish. Now feeling thoroughly defeated, Lloyd motioned back towards the inn. Upon his boat approaching the pier, however, he caught sight of none other than a very pleased Estelle rejoicing in the size of her recent catch. This sight was all it took to give rise in Lloyd's competitive nature. Now thoroughly fired up, he approached her and challenged her to a special kind of duel. So yeah, the conceit is that the Fishermen's Guild get jealous of Estelle and challenge her to duels. Duels in fishing. It's dumb. And that's why I want to challenge you to a 5-round angler's duel. What now? A 5-round angler's duel. It's a special kind of competition we fishermen take part in where they stake their pride and honor on the outcome. Once a member of the Fishermen's Guild mentions these works, there can be no turning back. The duel must take place. So let us do battle with the finest fishing tackle on the line. I feel like I'm getting dragged into something completely nutso. I hate to break it to you, but I don't have any stellar fishing tackle to bet on this. All my stuff was borrowed from the inn. Then you don't need to bet anything at all, that's fine. This duel is more for my own good than yours, and I intend to see it through no matter what. Doesn't sound like I've got much choice but to go along with this, huh? Ladies and gentlemen, legendary angler Estelle. There are three chapters to this. Yes, the first is against Master Fisherman Lloyd. I challenge you to a 5-round angler's duel, and Estelle responds with, "You're on, Buster." Estelle and Lloyd will face off in a 5-round duel of the century. Both will take turns at fishing, and whoever has the most points at the end of the 5 rounds will be declared the winner. When it is Estelle's turn, you will be prompted to choose a rod and bait to use. Certain baits can only be used with certain rods. After choosing, the game begins. When the exclamation mark appears, there's quickly press the confirm button to catch the fish. Certain fish can only be caught with certain baits, and in addition, some fish can be used as bait to catch other fish. Different varieties of fish are worth different amounts of points, making trying to catch more valuable ones key to success. More valuable ones are also more likely to escape, so don't let that deter you. So I'm at the mercy of the fishing minigame and its RNG, is basically what this boils down to. And this is also why I have a guide up, by the way. So for round one, the walkthrough says I should use the progress rod until I catch a trout or salmon, and then when I do have a trout or salmon, I should switch over to the metal rod trident, and that will let me catch a fish head in order to win. All right. Now, which rod should I use? Progress rod. And how about bait? Well, the only one we can use is earthworm. Here it goes. Don't be stingy, controls, because that's what fucked me over last time. That's bull. Luckily, there's no... Luckily, bait is not finite. It's just the rounds are finite. There we go. Trout. And then we have to watch our opponent. So there's walkthrough-itis involved in this. The fishing is as bad as it's ever been. Okay, so the fish baits are finite. Okay. Ball. Also, I'm not a fan of this song. This is actually the first song that has been actually bad, in my opinion. What? I actually ran out of fucking... I actually ran out of frickin' bait. Never mind. Bait is finite. Oh, fuck. Okay, that one, at least I can kind of see what happened there, but it was still bull. Now watch, he's gonna get a frickin' epic catch, isn't he? Nope. I actually won that. Cool. Oh my god. No, I'm not gonna do it yet. But yeah. So I lost. What a battle. You fought admirably, Estelle. There's no shame in losing against someone as talented as you. Here, I want you to have this. A silver colored lure. A lure made out of argum? I couldn't possibly take this. It looks so expensive. No can do. Those are the rules. I challenged you to a duel where putting this on the line, and I was defeated. If you refuse to accept it, that will bring me even greater shame than I already face. So please accept it. Well, if you really insist. Thus, Estelle accepted the silver lure from Lloyd. And though feeling bliss thanks to her victory, she was also blissfully unaware of what fate had in store for her. Received fishing set and 5,000 mira. And we can either continue or move. We can either go on to chapter 2, or we can just exit the door if we need a break. So, chapter 2 in the capital. Today was yet another day in which Estelle found herself roaming the north block of Grand Seal's city sewers. Her objective was simple: defeat a wanted monster for the guild. But down there, she found more than just monsters. In addition to the nasties she'd become accustomed to braining on a regular basis, she also came face to face with a young noblewoman woman whose delicate demeanor couldn't have looked more out of place. Estelle certainly hadn't expected this. "What are you doing down here?" she asked. The woman tittered and responded as if the answer were the most obvious thing in the world. "What else? Fishing, of course." The noblewoman's name was Norsh. Or Norshe. Whatever. Ever. And as it turned out, she was a member of the Fishermen's Guild. Do you really have to fish here, of all places, though? I mean, what if monsters find you? Estelle made up her mind to try and escort the woman back to the city with her, but Norsh had other ideas, and she refused to budge from what she felt was a prime fishing spot. The two were soon locked in a battle of pure stubbornness. Neither would simply back down gracefully, as it wasn't in their natures. It was in the middle of a heated argument when the silver lure Estelle kept on her person fell from her pocket. Goodness, is that the famous silver lure? One of the three famed fishing tackles? Where in Adios' name did you attain such a thing? I don't know anything about any famous fishing tackles, but I guess you mean this guy here? I won it from Lloyd. So you fought an angler's duel against him, did you? I've intended to challenge him to one myself when the time was right, but I've never imagined he would be defeated before then. Okay, I am so lost right now. Very well, I shall challenge you to a 10-round angler's duel in his place. 10 rounds? Listen, lady, I will not accept no for an answer. Let us begin. Wait a sec. So, round 2. Legendary Angler Estelle versus Master Fisherwoman Norsh. Show me what you can do. Bring it on. So, same rules. Alright. So, for this one, this is apparently an easier one. Uh, except I remember this one pissing me off. I think I actually gave up on this one because it's so RNG heavy. Now the problem is that there is literally one where if you select it, you get nothing. And that's the problem. So, yeah. So to easily win, simply use the progress rod until you have caught a crab or carp, and then use those as bait to catch. It's Granicore or Garvels. Ors. And, by the way, there are 3 things you can literally catch. There are 3 things you can literally catch, so RNG could literally screw you. Yeah, I'm feeling that triple negative is justified. Made so far. Alright. You're joking. Oh, fuck you. There we go. You have to hit it right when it appears, which is the problem. So yeah, I'm already planning to give the fishing minigame itself a double negative. This door is probably gonna get probably get a triple negative. Just to make sure I'm supposed to use the. I think I need to use this. Yep, and then use the carp. Come to Mama Estelle. A Garvels. Okay, let's go back to Progress Rod and the Earthworm. Tiger Rockfish. Like I said, RNG can fuck you. You're joking. Ugh. Okay. I can use the bamboo fishing rod. To go after. With the dumplings to go after. Alright. Alright. I get it. It didn't even appear on the bait either. Oh no. So, okay, so Riverbug and Row both, but it's not gonna give me anything that I can use. Well, okay, that means it's literally piss ass all at this point. Two more. I gotta cast two more times. And hope that she doesn't suddenly skyrocket by 250 points. We're just getting started, she said, as on the final cast. Oh my god. Ugh. Nope, she caught a big one. And she actually caught it this time. A Granicore. 286. Okay. Let's just go ahead and give these negatives now because nope. That cements it. I just realized I've been muted this whole time. Son of a bitch. Okay. Oh, God, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Now I gotta repeat that entire speech. Okay. So, alright, so 5 negatives for this fucking door. 2 for the fishing, 3 for legendary angler still. TLDR are an RNG having a finicky game, a mini game with finicky control should not be, that is heavy RNG should not be used for 100%. Now as I was starting to explain, as I discovered that I was fucking muted. RNG should not be done for 100% of any form of 100%. Period. But then there's the fact that Star Door 15 requires you to beat all of the other doors. You have to complete all of the other doors before Star Door 15 will unlock for you. And many consider it to be one of the most important side stories for a specific character. We'll get to them when they show up. But as soon as they do show up, you will probably know who the hell it's talking about, because you'll be like, oh, okay, yeah. Nice little bookend, too, considering that Tita's door was Star Door, I think it was Star Door 1 was Tita's. Could be wrong. Anyways, my point is that, yeah, no. There should be no fucking... you should not have to put up with RNG. Like, RNG should not be what fucking drags your goddamn... RNG should not be the reason you should not be what keeps you from 100%. Period. That is inexcusable. And in my opinion, it always has been, and it always will be. Moving fucking on. Didn't help that I was paying attention to the wrong thing. Did she really right on the first fucking round? Okay, no, carp. A big carp, too. Ugh. Okay, I caught a carp now. I'm just gonna keep going with the earthworms until I run out. Fuck. Well, so far so good on the catches, at least. Crab. Okay, so we're out of that. 277. And I can either get a Granicore or a Harp from the bamboo fishing rod. That actually isn't too bad because I can use the carp uh, for the galvans. Dude. There's that fucking Granicore. Carp. $212. Hang on. I might have been doing the wrong thing, too. No. No. Oh, because I used that until I was out, and then, okay. As long as she doesn't catch any more big ones, I should be okay. She catches one big one, though, and I'm fucked. I'm fucked. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I hate this minigame. I hate this door, and I hate this fucking minigame. 2 giant fucking catches. And I can't catch up now. Like, that is literally where I'm at here. I can't catch up. Because I keep catching Liberal carp instead of freaking normal carp. Ugh. Fuck this fucking minigame. I hate this fucking minigame. I hate it more than words can describe. I might actually give this fucking... I might actually give this fucking chapter of Estelle's Door a fucking triple negative in and of itself because I hate it this much. Ugh. Yeah, crab, tiger rockfish, or carp. Those are the three I can get. Ugh. And I'm haven't gotten a single fucking crab. Mm. Of course. Ooh, another carp. Nice. That'll come in handy when she catches her fucking giant fucker. Got it. Oh, wow. Lopsided RNG. He. That's another thing I can't stand. Lopsided RNG. Oh, damn it! I wasn't paying attention. See, that's another thing too. The exclamation mark hadn't disappeared. That should be your fucking timing, not pressing it right when it appears or get fucked. That is so stupid. Ugh. And I don't have my carp anymore. Wonderful. Now I just have to hope she doesn't catch her big one, though. And she's gonna catch her big one. On round 10, it's happening. It's happening. $380. Because that's what it's gonna fucking be. Just to spite my ass. Or, she could actually fucking lose it. How could this have happened? How could I, of all people, be defeated? Well, you satisfied now? If you are, it's time for you to come with me back to the city. Trust me, it's not safe down here. You were really truly worried about me when winning the duel? You were truly more worried about me than winning the duel? About me than winning the duel, weren't you? No wonder I couldn't defeat you. Now, if you will, kindly accept this. Goldenrod. Are you sure I can have this? In fact, I insist. I would be more troubled if you didn't accept it. Those are the laws behind anglers' duels, as you know. Still, kindly remember that you have more to fear than just me. No getting complacent simply because I fell in battle. There's still our guild's leader to defeat, after all. Ah, man, is he really that good? Indeed, his name is Mr. Fisher, and he is both this guild's founder and its most capable member. Knowing that may incline you to avoid facing him, but don't think you will be so lucky with 2 tackles that you now possess. He will come for you. A duel with him is an eye, whether you desire it or not. Alrighty then, if you say so. At this point, it still had no idea just how capable this Fisher may prove to be. And while there was a small part of her that couldn't help but regret biting the lure of the Fisherman's Guild, there was a much greater part that couldn't deny wanting to see where this journey would take her. Plate of Excellence and 5,000 Mira. I mean, at least I'm getting a decent chunk of frickin' Mira for this, but I'm gonna AFK briefly and then we'll tackle the next one, which is supposed to be even fucking worse, believe it or not. All right. So, if you're wondering what the hell happened last time to piss me off to the point where I was yelling so loud out my roommates at the time couldn't hear their TV over me, what was happening was every fucking round I was getting fuck all. I was getting nothing, 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 nothing. I was getting tricked by the Yamne, which, by the way, will get you literally nothing. And that stupid Granicore or crab, the one that's worth like the 280 or whatever. Yeah, that was what she kept getting. And it was really pissing me off. I am going to play nice and I'm going to give Norsh herself just one negative by herself. Because no. just fucking no. Final chapter, Battle at Azalea Bay. Along the shore off Gull Seaside Way near Rouen, the decisive moment that Norsh had foretold was finally to come. Whether their meeting was a coincidence or fated all along, no one could possibly say. Estelle was idly walking along the shore for no particular adequate reason when all of a sudden a single small yacht grew closer and closer. The yacht eased as close to the shore as it could safely get, and then from the top up of it step and then from on top of it stepped a fine man. He was a gentleman in a tuxedo, the sea extending into the distance behind him, making for an equally eloquent backdrop. As soon as she saw him, she knew he was the leader Norsh had spoke of, Mr. Fisher, bearer of the title Avid Angler and known by the nickname of Fishing Baron. That lure, that rod. Are you the Fisherman's Guild's president? No, there is no need for words now. I have been awaiting this moment for longer than you can possibly imagine. I challenge you to a 15-round angler's duel immediately. 15? We're gonna be here all day, aren't we? Let the battle begin! By the way, I'm probably giving this a story negative. Okay, I may hate this minigame, but I do actually kind of like the artwork for this. It is kind of cute and charming. Alright, let's consult my walkthrough, because of course we're just going to do that. Okay, so progress rod. Head until I get Casago. And then use the Casago to get the sea bass. And then use the sea bass as to try and get one of the two giant fish. Okay. Let's see how bad this is. Progress rod. It does not matter. Ball. Casago, because of course. At least I caught something this time. I need the Marine Star. Or with the Casago. Bull! I call bull on that. at this point, he doesn't even need to cheat. The game's fucking cheating for him. Oh, come on! Wow! This is pissing me off. This is actually pissing me off. Finally, I caught something. Yep. There we go. There it is. Oh, bull! I haven't even broken 100 fucking points yet. Oh my god. This fucking bullshit. Claudine. No, it's the other one I want. Fuck. That means I gotta catch another Costco. And try to get a fucking... sea bass. Oh. Oh, fuck. What now? God. Go away with that. Ugh, finally, I'm getting something. And this is where he just pulls right ahead. Oh, no. Okay. I know it's gonna frickin' happen. I know he's gonna pull ahead. Unless I get, like, ridiculously lucky, which I didn't. Fuck. Sea bass. Okay, yep. Yep. That means the next one is going to be... the next one's gonna be a big one for him. Gold angelfish. I can't really use that anywhere. Ugh, that is actually the worst RNG I could have had. Wonderful. Alright, get your big one. Really? Uh... It does not matter at this point. I've lost. It's because of all of those goddamn misses, too. That's what really pisses me off. Because all of the misses I had would have probably added up. Oh. And or at least been some Casagos. There it is. I knew it. I fucking knew it. And I got the lucky RNG fucking go at it, and yet all of my fucking casts were bullshit. Fuck, and I can't rewind. Oh. Of course you fucking got one. Well, at least it was a golden angelfish. Fuck off. fuck off! That is bullshit! Ah! Oh. Now, oh, well, I get a chance to catch up at least. Gotcha. Oh, I am so glad there is no pulling early. Seabass. Okay. I'm still 4 points behind, and I'm probably about to get even further behind. Yep. How much? Oh, fuck. By a lot. Okay. Fuck. Alright. That's... Yeah. So I'm either gonna get a Gigangora or a Blue Marlin. Let's hope for a Blue Marlin. Blue Marlin, 324 reg in length. Okay, well, that's not bad. We're gonna go with the marine thing and the Kasago for the next round. Oh, yep. Here's another big one for him. He literally fucking did that. Fuck off. Yeah. Blue Marlin again. Nice. Ah, fuck off. And of course, as soon as I catch a big one, he catches a big one. Oh. Oh, that's only Claudine, though. Okay. Well, we're going back to Progress Rod. Because, you know, kind of need to. The crappiest fish, because of course. I hate this. Fuck. I hate this fucking door. We'll try Shrimplet this time. No, come on, that appeared too fast. Oh, motherfucker. Now he's about to catch up. Yay. If I don't catch a sea bass soon, I'm basically fucked. I'm basically fucked with a capital fucked. Well, Costco at least. Well, that gives me a chance. Marine Star Costco. Got it. Sea bass, good. Alright. 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 There we go. Blue Marlin 308. So the only way he's going to be able to beat me is if he literally pulls two massive ones out of his ass at the same... And I win. Right there. I just win. Because the highest he can go is 400. And I am well past that. I still hate this fucking minigame, though. I still hate this fucking minigame, and I still hate this fucking door. Great Blackfish is the last I have. It is the last fish. $255. I win. Fuck you. Fuck this door. Fuck this minigame. Fuck fishing and everything except Cold Steel. In this franchise. 5. Three negatives for that duel, because no. So, if you're paying attention, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 negatives. I have given this door by itself 9 negatives to gameplay. Oh my god. Oh. 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 I I don't even know where the fuck to begin. I don't. I, I don't know where to begin with this. Oh my god. Incidentally, that places us at a net negative 14 to gameplay. And I want to remind you, 9 of those are just from this door alone. 9. Almost a full X by itself. I, man, we're starting to creep up. Weirdly enough, we are starting to creep up on fucking FF13 levels of just terrible. Like, yeesh. I would actually have to go back and look, but god damn. And you know what the stupidest part about this is? Here's the stupidest part about this session. I have been sitting here for 2 hours. Okay? My recording timer it says that I have been in recording for 2 hours. I've been on this door for most of those 2 hours, minus the cutscenes at the beginning of the chapter and all that prep time that I did. Right, all of that equipment buying and all that equipment buying and finagling and orbments and all of that shit. I don't even know how much time that was, if I'm honest, and I don't feel like, you know, uh, chopping off the local recording so I can watch it and then check it, because that would be kind of redundant. That would waste your time, and I don't want to do that. Oh my god. Okay, I need to explain myself. I feel like I need to explain myself. Now the question is, how do I explain myself? I think the way I can explain myself is actually very simple. Fishing in the Sky games has never been good. It has never been good. It was never good. It wasn't good in Sky 1. It was it was a bit worse in Sky 2. Actually, I can pull up my Sky 2 review, because I know I didn't give fishing any negatives in Sky 1, because fishing was harmless at the end of the day and was not necessary. It was bad, but it was just not good. And for the most part, there was nothing really there to really piss me off. It was just a side thing that you could go do. I mean, yeah, if you wanted to complete the recipes, it'd be kind of a pain in the ass if you didn't know what you were doing. But that was the walkthrough-itis. At worst, Sky 1's fishing was walkthrough-itis. And I'm 99% sure I gave a negative for walkthrough-itis. Itis in Sky 1. And I can just quickly check that. Let's see. Difficulty curve, power progression curve. lag issues with the Steam port, or trash encounters have too much HP, scaling X the on-field enemies. The enemies hiding in the field, padding in dungeon, lack of dungeon minimap. Yep, the status effect fetish, Nibel Valley, backtracking. Yeah, walkthroughitis. I gave 1 negative for walkthroughitis, but it looks like I did not give any negatives for the thingy, which, for the record, is the point. But yeah, oof, is all I have to say to that, you know? Um, let's see. I think it was up here. Yeah, I gave 1 negative to the fishing and into the fishing minigame because I just was like, fishing sucked, you know, and my justification was right there in the negative I gave Sky 2. You know, fishing sucks in this game. Sky 1's fishing wasn't good, but was ultimately harmless IMO. Sky 2's it takes resources, is finicky as fuck, and feels way too RNG heavy for its own good. Combine that with a side quest that requires fishing, which Sky 1 did not, and you have a recipe for disaster. So, yeah. And as I said, this time it's necessary for 100% completion. And I hate that. I hate it. And while we're on this subject, actually, there is one more negative I have to give out. Unfortunately. negative to story for Estelle Store. So, yeah, overall, there was a full 10 negatives given out to Estelle Store. It's just one of those was story because, yeah, this is a colossal fucking waste of time. Ugh. Unbelievable. I had no idea you would prove to be quite so skilled. Clearly, the time for adults to be leading the way has passed. I ask you accept this. A rainbow colored fishing line. Wow, this is so pretty. Thank you very much. I can hardly believe the time has finally come for the three famed fishing tackles to be gathered in the hands of one owner. You said your name was Estelle, yes? Yeah, I did, but. I've made up my mind. Starting today, you will be the new leader of the Fishermen's Guild. Do I? What? As for me, I suppose I'll assume the title of honorary president from this day forward. This is the time for young people like you to take the center stage. I hope you will dedicate yourself as best as you can to spreading and furthering fishing culture. Hold on, you can't just shove that kind of responsibility on someone. I'm not going to be the leader. After roughly an hour of continuous negotiations in which neither of them wished to back down, Estelle was able to convince Mr. Fisher that the burden of being leader was too great for her, and she was granted an honorary membership in the guild instead. But while Estelle's duels were over, news of what had happened spread like wildfire among fishermen, spawning legends that would persist much longer. Henceforth, whenever they spoke of Estelle, they spoke of her with a new nickname. A fitting nickname for one who had triumphed in such challenging angler duels. Estelle the Supreme Fisher. And that's it. That's legendary angler Estelle. I'm almost tempted to give that a negative in and of itself, but I'm not going to because it would be a story negative, and frankly, I've said my piece with that. So we get the fisherman's emblem and another 5,000 mira. Ugh. The only thing that actually we actually benefit that actually benefited we actually benefited it from that with was is 15,000 mira, and even that is not going to last very long because everything is overpriced in this game. I guess that's another thing I have to ding the game for, isn't it? I gotta ding the game for the bad, uh, for the bad economy, don't I? No, actually, you know what? I'm not pulling my punches. Fuck it. Oops. God, the only aspect of that of that door. So that is 11 negatives that game that earned. Because yeah, I think fishing deserves to be a triple negative. Fuck it. It's awful. Fuck it. Um. So yeah. So yeah, 39. 6, 7, 8. God. 15? We're at 15 negatives. Oh, yeah, but we're about to. Actually, no, we're about to move that up to 40, aren't we? Because, right, we have to bitch about the economy in this game. Good lord. Okay, where the hell am I putting the economy? You know what? Let's just put it just before all of the fishing stuff because, yeah. So, yeah, the prices of weapons and armor is just no. Just no. Oh. If the prices of weapons and armor were cut in half, it wouldn't be so bad. But no. Just no. God. I still can't believe this. Sheesh. 16. 16 net negative 16. Which, oh geez, okay, let's combine that with the final score. Let's get what we're at sitting at net score because I'm tired. I gotta work tonight. I'm probably gonna chop off for the day. Um, so let's see. We are sitting at. Let's make sure I'm accurate with my HUD. Let's 37. All right. Let's make sure of that. 6, 7. Okay, yeah. And then I have to take away 5. Let's just combine them so 7, 11. So 61 minus 45. I do not remember what that is off the top of my head. Alright, 61 minus 45 is... Okay, yeah. We are literally sitting at 16 plus 16 net overall. Not good. For a Trails game, that's actually downright disgusting. Like, even Sky 1, for as much as, I rail against Sky 1, Sky 1, I can actually pull that up. Give me a sec. See, Sky 1 and what managed to gain 67 overall story pluses, which sounds like a lot, and it is. But and then it was contrasted by 10 story negatives. 57, plus 57 is not bad head of a score. And again, it's managed to get up to, 59? Because the gameplay was plus 2? 3. So 60, plus 60 overall. We're not even a net score right now, isn't even a third of that right now. Now, for the record, yes, the story positives are going to climb. They are going to climb. Make no mistake about that. They will climb. And you know what? I just realized something. I better frickin' do this before I forget. Because no, I do not want to forget that. Holy fuck. Not on this one. Oh, good lord. But yeah, no. The story score is going to go up. But the problem is that the gameplay score is probably going to keep dipping. Because I don't even remember any other gameplay beats past this point, and we've still got to judge the arena. When it stops kicking my ass to Kingdom Come. Yeah. So, needless to say. Oh, and I'm pretty sure we need Zen for that one too. So, great. Oh, that's just wonderful. But we'll probably tackle that in the final chapter. We'll probably bring Zen for a bunch of stuff, and then in the final chapter we'll just start fucking dealing with that. I really don't know what the hell to say about this. I really don't. Because this is actually kind of... It's simultaneously what I expected, but at the same time, doing the math was just like, oh, fuck. I didn't realize how how far down this was going to get. Honestly, I thought we would hit the 50 story pluses mark. Even so, but yeah. To be fair, we will hit the 50. I know this game, so we will be hitting the 50 story pluses mark. Like, there is no way this game is okay, unless a bunch of story negatives creep up on us. I can easily name another 13 positives that are going to be given to this game, and or 18. I can easily name another 18 pluses that are going to be added to this game. Because we still have Olivier's Door, and Olivier's Door is going to be like 6, at bare minimum, 6 pluses to whose story by itself. I can guarantee you that. Might even be more, because remember, I was wrong about Legendary Angler Estelle. I was not expecting 11 fucking negatives to contribute to 11 negatives overall in the fucking everything. So yeah, there's still Olivier's door. There's still Olivier's door. There's still uh there's still Star Door 15, which could add some positives. There's the Blue Blanc door. There is actually a Blue Blanc door, and it'll be good. Um, we still have all of the shit to do with Kevin. We still got all of the big reveal about the Lord of Phantasma coming. We've got, the big revelation about about Kevin's stigma, and we've got uh and we've still got the recruits that we have not acquired yet, which um if we look at our list here, we actually have two more recruits left. So we still have two more people that we can actually recruit. Because everybody who is playable in Sky 2, minus Kevin, because of story reasons, is currently in our roster right now. So. What's this one? Okay, so I also still have the food door, so who knows what that's gonna entail. So it's when I have 20 kinds of food. Okay. Well, fluffy crepe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15? That means I need to do 5 more dishes. Okay. Miso fish. Castella. I think I'm gonna hold off on the rest of those. But yeah. But Freeze is also behind on the levels. She's only at 107. Which means Tita is actually higher level than Reese. Go figure. But yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna call it. The session no one will watch because it's Legendary Angler still. Nobody wants to hear me bitch about fishing. It's funny because I'm gonna have to try and justify myself when we get to Cold Steel 1. Because I actually like the fishing in Cold Steel 1. And it's going to be probably A+, maybe 2 to gameplay. Meanwhile, the Sky Trilogy has just been getting worse and worse and worse, and apparently the fishing is similar in the Crossbell games. I'm going to warn you guys right now. I'm not pulling my punches when it comes to Crossbell. I refuse to pull my punches when it comes to Crossbell. Crossbell... Trust me when I say this. Trust me when I say this. There's a lot of. I am curious what I will think of the Crossbow games. I really am, because on the one hand, the whole no English dub thing kind of makes me go bleh. But who knows? It could be a good game in spite of that, because voice acting certainly is not what made the Sky trilogy good by any stretch of the imagination. But it would have helped. I'm rambling at this point. I'm just gonna chop off because I am feeling exhausted. Monday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Another long day, another double session. We will finally enter the fifth plane, and we will finally start moving forward. Because, I don't want to waste all my food and open up the only other door we have that's available to us right now. Thank fuck is Legendary Angler still is done. Oh, thank fuck. That's all I can say to that. That's literally all I can say to that. Is thank fuck it's done. I hate that door. I hate that door so much. I'm probably gonna treasure this file just because it beat Legendary Angler Estelle finally. That it suffered through that RNG bullshit. I'm gonna. I probably shouldn't justify this dumb version of the sign out, but fuck it. It has actually tired me out, so I'll see you Monday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Blue Wolf Alex of the Lore Walkers. Blue Wolf Alex of the Lore Walkers passing out. Have a good one. Fuck fishing in the Sky Games. See you next time.